Hello and welcome. My name is Leah Powell Duncan. I'm the Digital Collections Librarian at LSU Libraries, and together with my colleague Elisa Nakan, I'm happy to offer you this tutorial on how to search the Louisiana Digital Library. The Louisiana Digital Library offers you free online access to historical materials held in archives at institutions across the state. There are several ways to search these materials. First, you can search the library using either of these search bars. Search the LDL, and let's discover Louisiana together. Let's search Huey Long, for example. I get over 44,000 items. As you can see from these returns, the LDL has a wealth of resources for many different types of researchers, students, and the generally curious library user. However, you might find this number of returns to be overwhelming and want to modify your search to be more targeted. I'm going to show you a few strategies to do this. One way to narrow your search is by making it more specific. These results are showing me not only items that contain the whole name Huey Long, but also every item that contains the word Huey and every item that contains the word Long. If I modify my search to Huey and Long, we will only receive items with both of those words. Those items are likely to be much more relevant. This search retrieves over 1,800 items, so we've eliminated around 42,000. That's definitely a start. Elisa will talk a little more about the use of and, as well as or and not in your search terms. We can also use quotes to search for an exact phrase. For example, I can search for, quote, Huey P. Long Bridge, and find items with only this phrase, excluding results containing only some of these words or these words in a different order. We can also use the facets in the sidebar to further narrow down our results. Maybe you really wanted to find images of the bridge under construction. Clicking the subject, bridge construction, would isolate those items. Now I'm going to pass it off to Elisa to talk about our advanced search option.
Thanks, Leah. Hi, I'm Elisa Nakan, Metadata and Digital Strategies Librarian at the LSU Libraries. Let's talk about how we can use our advanced search to drill further into our collections. The advanced search allows us to search for terms within specific fields. For example, perhaps you want to see items related to Huey Long in Baton Rouge. You could search all fields for Huey and Long, click the plus symbol, and search the location field for Baton Rouge. Now we're seeing items specific to Long in Baton Rouge, such as Long as governor and Long at LSU. Note that when you add terms within advanced search, you can select and, or not. Selecting and will only show you items that include both of your search terms. Or will show items that include both, but also either of your terms alone. Not allows you to exclude terms. Perhaps you want to search for Huey Long the person, but you find many results related to the Huey Long Memorial and the Huey Long Bridge. You could search Huey and Long, not Memorial, not Bridge, to narrow down your search. At this point, we have 542 results. Using the advanced search, you can also restrict by institution. If I want to see items related to Huey Long from Tulane's collections, I can select Tulane from the list. Now we have 11 items about Long from Tulane's digital collections. Sometimes you don't know exactly what you're after, and you'd like to browse the collections instead. You can do this using the grid of institutions on the home page. For example, you could navigate to the Historic New Orleans collection, which might lead you to browse their Decorative Arts of the Gulf South collection. From here, I can search within this collection, perhaps for lamp, which gives me images of lamps within this specific collection. Finally, you can navigate to our subject guides page, located under the About tab, for a curated tour of popular research topics created by professionals from across the state. Thanks for joining us. I hope this will help you find what you're looking for in the Louisiana Digital Library.